Hello everyone, Future Foe here with Planet Destiny. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the Dead Orbit Scout Rifle Keystone 01. You can, of course, attain this weapon from faction rank-up packages, or you can buy it straight from the Dead Orbit vendor. I got mine from a package, so let's take a look at the roles that I have. The first thing you'll notice with this Scout Rifle is that it falls in the high impact, low rate of fire side of the spectrum, and is in the same class as last year's Colo Vance's Duty. The sights on my gun are Red Dot ORA, Range Lens RLS3, and the Reflex sight. The Reflex sight is pretty good, but I prefer the Range Lens RLS3, which is very reminiscent of the Mida multi-tool. The first column of selectable perks is Armor Piercing Rounds and Full Auto. This weapon is already slow enough, so I opted for Full Auto. But really, I just wanted to test this weapon with this perk to see if it'll help it become a more viable everyday weapon. In the next column of perks, we have a choice between Hammer Forged and Outlaw. With an already incredible range and the optics that I've chosen, Outlaw seemed to be the obvious choice here. But as you'll see in a little bit here, I did find myself a little conflicted in testing. Now on paper, this seems to be a dream team of perks. You've got Full Auto, which is usually a pretty good perk for a scout rifle, and you've got Outlaw and Crowd Control, which both feed on kills. And in my PvE testing, I did actually find the weapon to be very solid. This weapon already hits like a truck, and you really feel it with Crowd Control. Also, with this weapon's fairly limited magazine, Outlaw feels like a great perk to have. This is a fantastic weapon for those moments where you need a little bit of surgical precision, or if you simply want to maintain a distance. Which is actually good news for someone like me that might not be super accurate with a sniper rifle. You can get some serious DPS in from relative safety. Now, from my experience, the only issue I really had was this weapon's kick. I imagine with perks like Zen Moment, Perfect Balance, and Extended Mag, this might actually be a great DPS machine. But as of right now, it doesn't have nearly enough stability for me to rely on it for everyday battles. But I'm sure some of that just has to do with my general playstyle, which comes through a lot more in the Crucible. I'm definitely more of a run and gun, get in your enemy's face before they have a chance to think kind of player. Nowadays I run with an auto rifle and a shotgun, so it was definitely a bit of a shock for me to have to hang back with this weapon. I don't have the patience for camping, which you can kind of see here in this clip, where I have to clean up my own mess with a shotgun. If I just stayed back, I would have been able to pick him off just fine. But that's just not how it goes. I recorded this video to get footage from the Keystone, but I just couldn't stay away from my playstyle. As you can see here, I'm not afraid to take risks, even if it means my own life. But for those of you who do have the patience to hang back and play intelligently, you might be pleasantly surprised with the effectiveness of this weapon. It hits like a hand cannon and can be very precise. Having said that though, I would keep an eye out for one with Hidden Hand or Perfect Balance. Also, I did want to point out that if you are looking for one of these for PvE for DPS purposes, you might want to take a look at the one available from Iraq himself. It's got Extended Mag and Triple Tap, which is fantastic for Ultra Dps. Or you can turn on Perfect Balance to take advantage of Crowd Control with large swarms of enemies. But anyways, have you got a chance to play around with the Keystone 01, and what do you think of this class of scout rifle? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. So drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe for our continued Rise of Iron coverage. This has been Future Foe with Planet Destiny. You can check out more of my videos over on my channel, Future Foe Plays, and we will see you all next time.